Jawar Mohammed in New York, that deputy prime minister referred to, Hailemariam Desalegn, was brought in by Zenawue as an advisor a long time ago. He's been groomed as deputy prime minister, foreign minister. So it does look as though preparation has been made for the succession. Do you think that this preparation is enough?
I also do hope that there will be no crisis that will lead to instability in the country. However, it's not really clear whether whether Hailemariam will have the full authority of the prime minister. He is trying to fit into a big shoe that was left by a man who ruled the country for 21 years as an authoritarian, as a very skilled politician. He outmaneuvered most of his opponents, both within the party and outside the party. Hailemariam lacks the experience, and he also lacks the political base to maintain that kind of discipline and that kind of order within the party. He comes from a small marginal group in the south. His experience is very brief, only 2 years at the federal government. And most importantly, the country's military establishment, the security, the bureaucracy, the economy is controlled by the power elites, the Tigrayans. They will definitely undermine his authority, and I cannot imagine a junior minister filling Meles's post. That's one. The second is, I think he is a temporary appointment, and behind him there is going to be a huge power struggle within the Tigrayan factions, and that power struggle could threaten his power as well as the stability of the ruling party.
Well, a development of a country arising out of a truly brutal and dangerous civil war, but at the same time having to keep control, as it were. Do you think that now, in this very brief hindsight, this was achieved, or was it only done at the expense of that increase in democratic process?
I think Meles really missed a great opportunity to transform the country from its authoritarian tradition to a democracy. Remember, when he came to power, the polarized world ended and the Cold War ended. There was a great support within the international community for democratization. Within Ethiopia itself, after 17 years of civil war, the population was ready to close that chapter and move on to towards reconciliation, towards inclusive politics. And also, Meles did not face much of insurgency like his predecessors. A lot of people gave him an opportunity, but he did not seize that opportunity. And instead, what he did was he reversed even some of the early gains, such as federalism and other opening, by concentrating power at the hand of a single ethnic group. Also by reversing the opening in the press in the democratic progress. The last 5 years particularly, he moved back to the old authoritarian system and he emerged as a clear dictator. So we are going to really, look back and see how smart and shrewd and highly skilled and popular guy in the international arena made us miss 20 years to transform this country.
Well, for